and touchdown reception.
Christopher Dunn has it teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway from the Texas Capitol. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdowns. And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
On second down, here's the option. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left down to 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
I love just to...
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And Watson has it right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give the tackle to Eric Johnson.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. 18 more yards there and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Alert! Alert! Roll! Roll! Roll!
Stroud. His pass complete to Rucker. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Stroud to throw it. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Rucker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Done good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Rucker touchdown catch. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you see
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
DC, ready?
They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Ravens at 12-4 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That went into the hands of Flowers. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They run the option here on 1st and 10. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely from 6 yards away. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Again, it's Robinson. Bulldozes past him. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, Paul.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Bijan Robinson, becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, here's Hall. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Watson, 51 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
At the 27-yard line.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And even 100 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. And I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
A gain of 30. And a Raven first down.
Option play. Here's Robinson. And able to get this to the 31.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Robinson up the middle. Hard running at the 15. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jets 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Stroud working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Let's go now.
That's good for an Austin first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 40.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
At the 40-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
Stroud off the play fake. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Lazard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Austin. Here's 2nd and 3. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Stroud's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. The throwing again is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Check, check, check. Panther. Alert, alert.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hey, hey.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
At the Ravens' 7-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Complete to Israel Abanikanda.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
No, no, Reno, unlock line, unlock line.
They'll try again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
Stroud looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now done for the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
It's good, and it's now 35-14. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 139 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
they intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
This 2nd and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And some room to... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Previous play is under review.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. So the final second.